I'm Staff Sergeant Kevin Maynard with your Marine Corps Installations West Regional Roundup.
On February 1st, Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton releases a new base access policy for visitors. On February 10th, Marine Corps Air Station Yuma Marines assist with the rescue of 3 men during separate incidents near the air station. On February 11th, Marine Corps Logistics Base Barstow Marines volunteer to help set up a gym at a nearby veterans home. Also on February 11th, Colonel Jason Woodworth, Commanding Officer of Marine Corps Air Station Miramar, makes an appearance on NBC7 of San Diego to discuss trespassing aboard the air station and the 2016 Miramar Air Show.
You want to keep people off bases that you don't necessarily know what they're up to, and there's plenty of signs posted, correct?
Absolutely. We have signage out there that is completely adequate and appropriate. Sometimes those signs are taken down, sometimes those signs are damaged or vandalized, but the signs are out there. And
it's pretty clear. And you're getting the word out. You're talking to different communities too.
That's right. We work really closely with San Diego Mountain Bike Association. They're a community group that helps us get the message to mountain bikers specifically. We've been out to all sorts of community planning groups to try and make sure the folks in the region area, close area near us.
On February 17th, Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton covers the School Liaison Program and how the School Liaison can assist military parents during a PCS.
Ideally, being able to reach out to their school liaison at their current duty station before they move to their next duty station. So the campaign will go through May, so until the end of May of this year. Following that time, our school liaisons will be then supporting families actively as they're moving. The school liaison program can help families evaluate schools and decide which one meets their family's needs best, looking at school quality, looking at demographics, transportation options, special education options. There's just a host of information that the school liaison will be able to provide the family before they even choose their housing so that they're making the best choice for their kids.
February 21st through February 24th, Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton covers the Iwo Jima Commemoration Tour aboard Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. February marked the 71st anniversary of the Battle of Iwo Jima.
Things of that nature, but what they really meant, we go in, and every bunch of landing craft that went in, they'd have so many of us on there, and once we hit the beach, we reported to the beach master, and we helped him set up the beach.
The Marines nowadays, you know, they're in awe of what these guys did and what they represent. And I can tell you that these Marines, these Iwo Jima Marines, feel the same way about you guys.
On February 23rd, Colonel Hairston, Commanding Officer of Security and Emergency Services Battalion, makes an appearance on CW6 to discuss his career and his current duties as Commanding Officer of SES Battalion.
The fire department assists the community in various calls like heart attacks, traffic accidents, whatever it may be. We recognize that the community is there for us just like we're there for the community. So we try to be a good friend.
So how did this journey begin? Because you and I were talking to the break. I went through Parris Island, a little tiny stint for news way back when. Parris Island, South Carolina. How did you start as a Marine?
Well, I enlisted in the Marine Corps in 1988 through the delayed entry program. And then went to boot camp in May of 1989. Now, I wish I could say I came in because I was very patriotic. I came in because I was looking for something to do. And I was going to come in, spend 1 or 2 years in, hopefully become an officer, become a lieutenant, and then go to somewhere like IBM and say, look, I am a lieutenant of Marines. That's how I started. So 26, almost 27 years later, I'm still having fun.
February 25th, CW6 covers the Combat Convoy Simulator aboard Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton.
Fight. Convoy backed up approximately 300 meters from the explosive device.
Inside the Operations Control Center is where the scenario development begins.
Just go ahead and make sure you have the area cordoned off.
It's a detailed operation unit leaders from the U.S. Marine Corps are looking over very closely.
Roger, copy all.
The exercise is part of an intense training that takes place regularly at the Combat Convoy Simulator at Camp Pendleton.
Shortly after 9/11, when we started, when the Marine Corps started running into a lot of improvised explosive devices or IEDs or vehicle-borne IEDs, that we needed to standardize our convoy operating procedures.
The facility was built in 2008, and now there are 4 more located at other bases.
What the Marines want to get out of this is basically to take their unit to the next level.
The simulator helps cut down on the time needed to prepare weapons and vehicles for exercises. It also eliminates injuries and saves money on fuel.
These vehicles simulate actual vehicles we have.
The Humvees are so realistic, leaders say young Marines use them as a test run for the real thing. The Marines gave me the opportunity to take a close look inside.
Either grab it underneath or put it on top and rest your cheek on your hand.
Okay. And then just fire away?
Fire.
And I also experienced the power of the vehicle's fully automatic gun that shoots 600 to 800 rounds a minute. The projectors in the room take servicemen and women pretty much anywhere, from the desert to the mountains.
You have civilian population there. Some may be carrying weapons, some may be considered hostile, some don't.
And it prepares Marines to keep Americans safe.
This actually helps Marines build the next fighting force for wherever the next battle may be.
On February 26th, several news outlets covered an appearance by movie star Gerard Butler during a sneak preview of his new movie. In addition to the preview, Butler also was given a Marine Corps martial arts demonstration and took time to sign autographs and snap photos with Camp Pendleton Marines and sailors.
The stunt guys I work with are ex-Marines, so a lot of these moves that I use, I get from these guys, so it was interesting to see.
The Marines then encouraged Butler to try out a variation on the push kick, a technique he's well known for.
I never forget these moments. I mean, it's that's why we come here, you know, because one, for us to show our appreciation from what we get from you guys. But when they do that and they put that on for you and you see them putting all that effort in, it feels amazing.
Also on February 26th, Marine Corps Air Station Miramar Public Affairs covers daytime landings by HMH 462.
Today we conducted section cows, so we're flying with 2 aircraft together and we're landing in confined areas. Another reason why I did this flight is for familiarization, so the different kind of cow sets we'll be doing, different locations we'll be flying around, so it's good to know where I'm flying at in terrain. It's a lot different than North Carolina. I think this is important for our unit because practice and repetition makes perfection. And more flights we have, the more missions we do, I think the better off we'll be as a unit, be more prepared for future deployments and future missions. Not everyone's going to stay here forever in this unit, so as time goes on, seasoned pilots will leave the Marine Corps, so we also need to train up new co-pilots, get them qualified, get them to have the experience, all the same knowledge that the older and more senior pilots do.
And on February 27th, Marine Corps Air Station Yuma Public Affairs reaches out to local media during the 2016 Patriot Festival aboard the installation. During the festival, 2 media outlets also competed in the 2016 Reporter Face-Off. This has been your Marine Corps Installations West Regional Roundup.